Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. It's Lyric from Lovely Lyric Games, and welcome back to episode 3 of our first ethical prison in our prison architect series, our New Beginnings prison. This is episode 3. I hope you guys are excited. Obviously, we're still quite small, but we are working on building a medical ward, and we kind of just need to let the game run to keep earning some money. We have 2 classrooms. We'll have some prisoners coming in, which should help us finish this construction over here for the infirmary. And we do kind of have a big rat problem. That's something I still sort of need to figure out what we're doing with. We are also working on getting these cells to be finished. So it also appears, oh my gosh, okay. The foreman's calling. The school error, we're receiving extra supplies. Well, that's like not bad. Like objectively, out of everything. Here, can I just... There. Let's try to get that. Eventually, someone will be able to install a jail door. They'll be fine. It's... Unless all of our workmen are there, but I really don't think they are. No, they'll be fine. Okay. What isn't exactly fine, though, is sort of... I'm worried about the rats. Rats aren't great. I don't even know what we do about rats. Let's scroll down. Maybe if we look up rat, it'll give us some traps. Sonic rat deterrent. We have a couple in the kitchen. Then we can maybe put one in this corner. How big? Okay, yeah, so they're not super big. We might honestly need more of them. I don't really know even where the rats are in the prison, but, you know, I think we still need to focus on... Once we get some prisoners in here, we'll typically have a little more money. And we want to get this infirmary done. Alright, what's over here? We have our waters, our staff area, which looks decently nice. You know, could use some flooring, but that's not exactly priority number 1 at the moment. So let's keep the game running while we look at some stuff. Intake. Yeah, we want to fill to capacity, but hold on. We do want to make sure we're taking in the right amount of prisoners. So is it in security? So let's just do... I want all these to just be medium security. And then that can just... For now, that can be everyone else. So we can do some minimum, some medium. And I think it takes into account that they're medium security. Theoretically. Visitation, we're eventually going to need a door into here, I think. Realistically, we're going to want a pretty big door. And I want to make sure it's not just something anyone can walk into. Okay. Well, that is something. We need more guards. That's fine. We have more prisoners here. Let's do 25. And honestly, maybe a few more cooks. And we're out of money. Okay, that's fine. Well, then we should be able to feed more prisoners, too. We did the transfer criteria, I believe. Valuation, we're not great. Oh, prison coverage plans. Besides requesting discounts. Oh, these would be nice. That might be something we pay for eventually. I don't think we're at that point now. Prisoner wages. For now, I think we're just going to leave it all standard. Grants. So we have 2 grants going on. We already have cell block increased to 100, but I don't know if I want to use that money yet. Basic farming, in theory, would be easy to set up. But we don't exactly have the money to sort of to fence stuff off. So I don't know if I want to jump into that. Yeah, we don't need that. So I think it's going to be kind of just waiting to earn money, because reform, punishment, and reform grade is okay. We don't have great health or work experience yet. So minimum security, the average referending rate is 47. Or is that just across all sectors? It must be across all sectors. Okay. And when people reoffend, we do get fined. 1, 2, 3, 4 prisoners reoffended. This is not great. Coverage, regime, policy, intake. Well, let's look at security. Ah, so it's searches. Okay. We're going to search cells if we find anything. I think that should kind of just be a decent standard. Okay, that's fine. What else? Programs is what I'm thinking about. Farm work safety would be nice. But we really need more money before anything. Okay. Speaking of, though, our infirmary is set up. Which is good. I do kind of want to rebuild that wall. What's it blocked by? Is it blocked by the rubble? Oh, no, that's foundation, not a wall. Silly, silly, silly lyric. Oh my gosh. Okay. And this is all fence, which I don't exactly want it to be. So we can sort of change that. Oh my god, what just happened? Storms are playing havoc with the power grid. Backup generators? Oh my god, dude. Do I look like I got money for a backup generator right now? Ugh, maybe I should turn off the freaking power. Capacitator max plus. Backup generator? Insufficient funds? Yeah, alright, well. It kind of has a point, but, you know, that's a few, that I can't deal with that right now. If you're PA system. Okay. Well. Now, did I not make that brick? I could have sworn I made all of the walls brick. Ugh. I don't want these to be ugly, okay? I'm sorry. This is especially the minimum security stuff. There. Maybe we cancel that and rebuild it like that. Okay. And that's going to be the head psychologist's office, so we can at least wall that in. And then the rest of these is kind of just going to be doors. So we are going to do a jail door into the main area. For security purposes, I kind of want everyone to come through there. I don't even know, even though it'd be more efficient to have a door here, I kind of just want people to go with the, to go in the infirmary, you know. I want them to kind of walk through it, I think, to get to these. Oh, and this is gonna need a door. That can go there. A door control system. Yeah, okay, I don't have money for a door control system. Alright, and now if we come to rooms, while they're working on that, we, in theory, should be able to build a... Oh, it's not in alphabetical order. I have to hit the freaking sort button. Infirmary. Infirmary. There we go. See the game? It almost knows what you're looking for. Isn't that so silly? Okay, infirmary, and let's draw up the morgue. Okay, and now in terms of planning, I want to get rid of the letters because we have the actual rooms built. And if we do an office... Office? Okay. I kind of want to do a fancy desk. Maybe he has, like, a desk up in the corner, and this is, like, a little therapy area. Make it feel more approachable. Like, you could grab a beer with him. In the great words of random NPC from freaking Hamilton. Hamilton, that's the word I'm looking for. Oh my gosh. Sorry, I did work a shift before filming this today. Teehee. We could make more money if we added a death row to the prison. Do we look like we're ethical adding death row? I mean, like, eventually maybe, but not right now. Let's sort of have a couch here, a leather chair here, maybe a couple bookcases. Oh, we could keep a fan in here. Just a couple bookcases would be nice. We could throw a painting up here. And maybe a bookshelf. You know, make it a little nicer. And there can be a plant there too. And maybe a little cactus by the door. Do we have, like, rugs? It'd be cute to throw a little rug in here. I don't think we have rugs. It's fine. Yeah, medical bed and a morgue slab. Well, that should be a relatively easy fix. Morgue slab. Doot, 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 doot. 4 should be enough. Medical beds. 1. Here. Yeah, let's just do them like this. And then that, in theory, should be enough. Now we just have to wait for them to put the objects down. But let's hire the 2 doctors so as soon as the objects are in each designated room. Oh, and maybe we could do the psychologist. No, because did he just come to this office? No, I want to fire him. No, that annoys me. Mr. Psychologist? No. Well, actually, I mean, we can keep him there, I guess. He can be... Was he the... No, you're supposed to be the lawyer's office. We just don't have a lawyer yet. Hold on. Hold on. I'm gonna big brain this. He can be the lawyer, and then we can put the psychologist down here. Alright. There we go. He requires an office. Shocking. 61 deaths? What the hell happened? What is going on here? What? Okay, well, we're earning a lot of money, so I guess that's just what I'm gonna worry about. I don't know. All right, let's look at these coverages real quick. Preservation. Honestly, I feel like holy. Never mind, there's a lot here. Okay, let's start with health and safety. $15. Okay, prison restoration. Yeah. Yeah, you know what? I guess we can... 6,000 a day. Well, we have the profit for it. Maybe we should just worry about that for now. Maybe we should just... We still are netting positive with our cash flow. So... You know. I guess that's all I'm worrying about now. A $10,000 bonus? Okay, I don't know what I handled, but thank you. We have 30,000, and we still haven't even finished the... Okay, we have 40,000 about. I don't really know what these guys are doing. I guess they can come help these people. Okay, let's look at... Okay, walls. Constructing barred wall is queued. Okay. Yeah, if we let that construction finish. I mean... Is there... Yeah, that's the high priority, right? Okay, because I would like to maybe get rid of these barred walls. But to do that successfully, we kind of need all of these to be finished. Because, I was going to say, I think if we want to set up some of this farm stuff, we should switch these barred walls to be fences, I think. Okay, look at that. Okay, see? That's good. That's good to know. Fence gate. I wish there was a double fence gate. Okay, so maybe we should... Maybe I want to remove these plans. Because we have fencing down. Which is all it really needs. In theory. And then the barred walls seem safe. About. Although, yeah, I was gonna say this kind of needs to finish. CC. What was I? CC. I don't know what that's supposed to be. Cleaning cupboard. Yeah, the prisoners will be fine. We really should maybe build another canteen up here. Mayhaps working on that should be a priority. Okay, doors. We can just do a couple different doors for the sake of efficiency. Oh, and we are going to want windows so they don't scream at us. They want their windows, which is valid. I mean, I wouldn't really want to be in only windowless buildings either. Okay, paramedics, I don't really know. I think they're fine to go. Okay, let me... Windows. Windows, windows, windows. The chief is calling. One of the... Okay, so... gang members are angry because one of their gang leaders is being punished. Exactly what we needed. Exactly what I wanted to hear. You know, perfect scenario. Let me get these there. And then hopefully that should get some lights turned on. Alright, now for this. We want to get some of the farming stuff. Okay. FF is farming field. This FR? Okay, farming field. Fruit orchard, I think, is FO. No, or is that flowers? No, this is definitely fruit orchard. Okay. Vegetables. FR. This would be flowers would be my assumption, right? Lyric, what were you thinking when you made these letters? I wish I knew. I really do. Flower garden, fruit orchard, vegetable, then FR. Forestry! Figured it out. Figured it out. Where is it? Where's... Okay. Okay, now we need sheds. Okay. Shed. S is lower in the alphabet. Yep. Okay. Oh, the flower garden doesn't need a shed. The vegetables do. And so does the farm field. Forestry doesn't. Fruit orchard does. Okay. Well, let's look at... Let's remove the plans. Because now we have the room set up. Okay, and let me... Okay, that did fix some of the requirements. Okay. Flower garden. I do want it to be a pretty nice little, you know, garden. Here, we can do these cute little planter ones, and maybe let's do some hydrangeas, because these are pretty big. And maybe the hydrangeas can just be like the exterior border. because they're kind of big and bushy. So there's heather, begonias. Is there anywhere all these plants are together? Okay, right here, I think. So there's... We could do roses, sunflowers, begonias, heather, and maybe we'll just do... We can do some extra sunflowers here. And then maybe this can be begonias, and then this can be sunflowers. Sure. Okay, let's also look at staff. We're going to need a couple farmers. Let's say 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, we're gonna have to fire some staff. Well, we need to... Okay, no, we have enough. Okay, coverage. Let's... Right now, actually, let's just keep the arson plan and the pest control plan. No. Who are the workers? Here. Man, these guys cost a lot. Okay, let's just... we only need 2 farmers. They'll be fine. Okay, vegetables. Okay, we can throw a compost bin in here, right? Here. Are you... I just want one where all the plants are by each other. Oh, is it just carrots and cabbage? No. See, potatoes and tomatoes. Okay, so let's just do... Why can't I... Is it because there's no shed that it won't let me plant? Okay, let me make these sheds high priorities so we can actually work on our allotment. And then the forestry, we're gonna have to sort of look and see. But that should get a few more reform program options available for us. Let's look. Yeah, they haven't even touched the canteen yet. Okay, so programs. We are going to want to do... I'd say flower therapy would be good. Breathe therapy in a yard. It's led by a teacher. Theoretically, that would be okay. Meeting rooms. Yeah, we're going to sort of want to work on that. Okay, and maybe let's do... These are prisoner programs, but what about prison work? Because, like, can't prisoners work in the forestry? Needs. Okay. Reform. No. I swear there was a way to check prison labor. Intelligence. No. Logistics. Prison labor. Okay, so it says some of them, but not the forestry. Okay, 27, 42, 42. 17. Okay, well, let's look at programs. Do we have farm work safety? We do have one. That's open. Let me edit the schedule. Yeah, because we have the classroom where... Hold on. Let me just... do that. We have kitchen safety and hygiene. Farm safety, farm safety. Here, and then... Okay, we'll have to look at the behavioral therapy. Infirmary. Yeah, we can put some of the drug treatments up in the pharmacy. And we'll need more classrooms probably for 3 strikes training, but we need a meeting room for that first. Okay, can I just... As soon as we can get doors, you know, on these, I think it will be moving quite quicker. Okay, let's look at this. And now we have that, so we could, in theory, remove this whole wall segment. These barred walls can go. And these are all done too, which means we can get rid of those. And what about over here? The barred walls aren't quite done all the way up here. Here, let's just do a barred wall all the way up and around, and if we are able, we could just remove this whole segment then. Okay. Farming field. Oh, we need water. Utilities. Okay. Yeah, I wonder, do we have to worry about a heat system? I don't know. Okay, anywho. Let's grab water. Should come all the way up here. Down, around. We'll grab the middle too. Just make sure the water can flow in any direction it needs to. Okay, and that should give multiple points of contact. And then for these small pipes, we'll just... Nope, we'll run small pipes right under these sheds. Okay. Vegetable allotment. Okay. So now, in theory, I can plant vegetables, right? Alright. Let's do some carrots. Okay. And then let's do some tomatoes. Are pretty versatile. And then we just have potatoes and cabbages. We can do some cabbage in this corner. And then we can do a frickload of potatoes. Maybe we'll do a little more tomato. Too. I mean, we might as well. And we'll just buy the doors. We'll let a path up each side. But maybe we'll tuck a few extra cabbages over by the shed, you know. Can't hurt anything, right? Okay. Now we want to look at the fruit orchard. We can also put a compost bin up by this. We can put a couple in the fruit orchard. Okay. They want a few bananas. Which, fun fact about Lyric, I freaking hate bananas. Even the smell makes me gag. It's like kind of embarrassing because people will eat bananas near me and it genuinely makes me want to cry. Like, I wish so bad I were kidding. I'm not, though. It's, like, so very sad. Okay. So, oranges. Doot, 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 doot. We can do some extra oranges. I feel like orange is very popular. And let's do some peaches. Do. No. Okay. No, okay, alright. Cancel. Thank you. Okay, there's some peaches. And let's maybe just make the rest apple. I feel like apple is one of the most well-loved fruits. Don't quote me on that. I don't really know. I really like apples. I wish we could grow berries, but I guess it makes sense that we can't. Logistics or whatever. Okay. Alright, well, we have a bunch of fruit planted now. Let's come look at the farm field. Okay, what does this field want? Wheat, corn, and barley. Alright, well. Throw a compost bin. Now, we all know and love corn. And then we can do some barley, I suppose. And then we'll just do the rest as wheat. And now, we have a whole farming situation. Did we ever plant the potatoes in this field? You know, I thought we did. Oh! Excuse me. I thought we had the potatoes planted, but I suppose we didn't. Anywho. Now we have some farms going and a forestry, which eventually will help with prison labor. We have a pantry set up to hold some of our food, and I suppose we can export extra. And if we grow some ourselves, it should help offset some of the cost. So let's look at, is it policy? Ingredients. So based on 4 factors, meal option, variety, unlike imported ingredients, which are full of preservatives, beneficial when eaten. Okay, let's do slightly more. Let's do higher, not imported ones. That way they're kind of like, they're growing their own food. They sort of get to see that. Prison log. Quit stem times. No. Continuous planting, natural crops, compost fertilizer. I would like to search the farm daily, though. Yeah. I was gonna say, I think I'll be good to just minimize stuff. And we have ingredients. How do we set up exports? Since we've got faulty wiring, installing heavy-duty cables. What does that mean? Where's the faulty wiring? What happened? That? Oh my god. When did they add this? Guys. Okay, well. We'll fix that. And I guess now's a good as freaking time as ever to call the episode. So, if you guys are liking the series so far, please consider liking, subscribing, all that fun YouTube stuff. I would appreciate it. If not, just thank you for watching till the end. I hope you are well. I hope the rest of your day goes well, and I'll catch you all in the next one. Bye.